McCollum now staying with Alvarado, and he banked that in. He missed it so badly.
Make sure your shot selection is still important to you. Take what the defense gives you, like mid-range shots like this one.
He is fun to watch.
Scott Anderson.
Nance Jr. flipping it up and in.
Told you, points off turnovers. You're playing in their hand. That's where Clay lives. The catch and shoot, spot up.
Took it to trouble. Kuminga saved the turnover. Kuminga will launch the three, and this three ball has just gotten better and better as the season. So Jared Harper, undrafted, 3 years out of Auburn, getting the playing time as Gary Clark spins and flips it in. Clay may need a screen out top. Two men jump out of Bielitsa to beat the buzzer and arced it in perfectly.
I was going to say, you got to know two. He made the right pass.
And normally you would have Iguodala out here with the second unit, but they're not playing Andre in back end of a back-to-back as Clark hits the third. JTA attacking. And Kuminga down the lane. The back scratcher. Missing everything, and Bielitsa with the rebound. And anyone who can rake it off the glass can take it. And Nemanja finding Kuminga. How nice was that? JK grow up all season long. Nance Jr. with a veteran move as he flips it up and in.
That was nifty footwork.
Now waiting for a cutter in his own right. He finds Bielitsa out to Jordan Poole. Perfectly done.
And when you get the ball in the middle like that, Kuminga cutting it.
Then finding Bielitsa, better look to JTA, and drops in the three.
Same kind of thing with Kuminga's drive to hit some really threatening drives.
Jared Harper, nice find in the corner. And that is where Tony Snell, remember when he was with Atlanta? He shot and Kuminga finding D. Lee in the corner. Inside, out.
Kuminga making plays.
We'll keep you up to speed on whether the opponent is Denver or Utah. We will know that tonight in a matter of about an hour and a half.
This quarter is going much better for the Warriors because of the way they're playing inside out.
Kuminga has Harper on him, and he was fouled. That's all Harper could really do, and I love that no Warrior came in the lane. It was like, that's the ISO, get out of the way and let him work.
Actually, we've seen him make much better moves. He actually picked up his dribble a little too early, and Harper just really bailed him out. Harper had done a pretty good job. He was thinking about shooting over the top, but it was like, I should be closer to the basket. And then Harper just kind of reached in, did too much. But that's what you expect from Kuminga to get to the free throw line with that type of matchup. He's probably going to make a more aggressive move next time, though.
Ahead of the playoffs, the Warrior new NFT collection is coming out. You'll be the first to know about it by joining the Warriors exclusive Discord community. Scan the QR code on your screen or head to gswnft.com to join today.
I liked what Monty Poole was saying about Kuminga. He's going to be an X factor. Like, he is such a weapon.
This is the Warriors' biggest lead of the night as they push it to 13. Alvarado trying to attack. D. Lee moved his feet nicely. Recovery by Draymond Green. Shot clock at 1. That is some Warrior D right there. Can they get the rebound? Kuminga does, and the push ahead. For the back end of a back-to-back, both these teams are playing pretty hard. And for the Warriors, a lot of energy as Poole couldn't hit the push shot.
I just like that the Warriors got this game back under control after the Pelicans came out like gangbusters.
That shouldn't happen. Alvarado got in there easily. We're keeping an eye on the rest of the Western Conference. We'll be sharing those scores with you throughout the game as Draymond is fouled.
I love that play. They used to run that a lot when Steph was in the fray. That ball screen where the point guard sets the screen for Draymond handling it. And most bigs aren't used to trying to fight over the top of that. Warriors are counting on that.
So Klay Thompson back in. Draymond to D. Lee and Tony Snell fouling Damian. So if Denver were to lose, they would drop to the 6th spot. Dallas were to win, it all depends on what the Warriors do. And then Utah, they got to beat Portland to not drop to 6.
Basically.
But Pretty simple for the Dubs. They win
Just
this
win.
game, they're the 3 seed.
Just focus on yourself. This is great action we just saw from the Warriors, where the 2 defenders just commit to the ball handler. And the roller just draws Damian Lee's defender. He's at the free throw line again. Didn't we say the Warriors would have more success if they can get to the free throw line? But they've been doing it in the right way. Going inside, having that mentality.
The cautionary tale for the Warriors heading to the postseason is they're elite defensively, top 4. They're middle of the pack offensively. And none of the other teams are middle of the pack offensively when you talk about your Phoenix and Memphis and Utah and Denver. So for the Dubs, where do they struggle? Too many threes sometimes and not a counter going inside or making free throws, just to your point.
That's it. They've been better offensively lately, but if they keep that mentality going to the basket as Snell gets that floater. A lot of the other guys are getting these floaters off the glass.
They're still holding New Orleans to 42% shooting. Kuminga with Alvarado taking a dive. And Jonathan called for the offensive foul.
I'm not too mad at that. Coach Curry's clapping just like I'm talking about. You want Kuminga anytime he recognizes he's got a mismatch down there. Yeah, he got
Kuminga
him with
got
that
him
left.
good, yeah.
Yeah. But that's the right mentality. You recognize it. He's just trying to get good position on Alvarado down there.
Nice pass inside, and then Jordan Poole saved the day.
The Warriors were in a little bit of a zone there, and Jordan Poole saw that there was no one else there. He had to make a play on it, and he did.
I'll tell you what, you got to like the Warriors' compete level tonight. They've won 4 in a row.